Meantime, we now know the name and new details about the teenage girl who was found dead inside a Tesla owned by singer David. You may remember her body was discovered at a tow yard here in L.A. The L.A. County Medical Examiner identified the girl as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, who was reported missing last year. NBC4's Alex Rozier joins us live from Lake Elsinore, where Celeste was last seen. Alex.
Yeah, the family lives on this street in Lake Elsinore, and today the brother told us that the family is all grieving. She said that they knew that she had a relationship with the singer David, but now they're trying to figure out how she ended up dead in his Tesla. Today's shock on Jamieson Street in Lake Elsinore after people here learned the news that their neighbor was found dead.
It's just really unfortunate to hear the news. I didn't find out till today.
This morning, the L.A. County Medical Examiner identified 15-year-old Celeste Rivas as the person who was found dead at a Hollywood tow yard in early September in the trunk of singer David's Tesla. The medical examiner is still trying to determine the cause of her death.
She was very lively, and, at the time I wouldn't expect anything to happen to her like that.
Family first reported Rivas missing in the Lake Elsinore area in April of last year. Her mom posted this flyer on Facebook asking people to share it. She said she was desperate and worried for her daughter who had gone missing. After learning news of Celeste's death, family returned to their Lake Elsinore home today. Her brother told NBC News that he was aware that his sister knew the singer David. Matthew Rivas said when she went missing, she was on her way to see a movie with him, but never returned. Matthew went on to say, quote, she would leave with him and he would drop her off in that same vehicle that was supposedly abandoned. David is currently on tour, and his show tonight in Seattle has been canceled. After the teen was found dead in the Tesla, his spokesperson told NBC4 Investigates, quote, David has been informed about what's happened, and although he is still out on tour, he is fully cooperating with the authorities. As of now, the LAPD is not saying any crime has been committed. In a statement today, the department said, quote, at this time, the LAPD does not have a crime classification from the coroner as to the mode or manner of death. Thus, we do not have any suspect information at this time. In Lake Elsinore, people are grieving because they have now learned Celeste is dead.
It's different when it's on your street, especially, but any girl, anyone missing and found dead is just awful.
And we did reach out to David's publicist and attorney for reaction today and for more details on how the 20-year-old singer knew 15-year-old Celeste, but we did not hear back. Again, this investigation is ongoing. So far, no arrests have been made.
There probably will be one soon. That is just absolutely crazy to me. You let well, I guess at the time she would have been 14 or 13, regardless, an underage girl go with a grown man. Leave with a grown man. Absolutely disgusting, man. And from what I've been reading, she was in that frunk for quite a while. I want to read this from the New York Post. Queens-born singer who skyrocketed to international fame on TikTok is under intense scrutiny after the dismembered body of a missing girl was found inside of his abandoned Tesla. Was in the midst of a tour when the badly decomposed remains of Celeste locked in the trunk of his Tesla that had been impounded at a lot in California's Hollywood Hills. At the time, the 20-year-old was way across the country preparing for a show in Minneapolis. So from what I have heard about this entire situation is that it took them so long, it took them a while to identify her because of how badly decomposed she was. Which obviously tells you she's been in there for quite a while. And I'm sure those frunks aren't even that big, so someone intentionally obviously stuffed her in there. And there's been a lot of speculation. Even if you go to his YouTube channel, his music page, right? Because He does make music. Most of you have probably heard his song. That song that goes, I don't care how long it takes, as long as I'm with you, I've got a smile on my face. I don't care how long it takes. That song, that's him. That's him. Which, for me, before this entire incident and I started looking into it, I had no clue who that guy was. I've never listened. I've never heard that song in its entirety. I've always just heard like little clips, right? But that's him. I don't care how long it takes. Was he talking about her? And even like in the music video, because obviously I did a touch of research before I started this video. In the music video for that song, the chick that he's walking with in that music video actually looks like the little girl. It looks like the chick. It's not her, but it looks like her. Was that intentional? Maybe it's a coincidence. I don't know. And then in the song, I don't care how long it takes, as long as I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, were you singing about you don't care how long it takes for her to get of age? Like, I'm confused. But then also, here's the other aspect that I don't think enough people are talking about. If this turns out to be all true, right? If the investigation is done and this turns out to be true, the parents need to be arrested too. You sent your underage child off with a grown man. He was picking her up, dropping her off, doing an underage child with a grown man. That's what you were doing? Yeah, nah, the parents deserve to be arrested too. The parents should be arrested too. Absolutely. That should not be a thing. Should not be a thing. At all. Actually, yeah, I guess I don't know how I missed this, but I saw it at the top. She was, at least it seems, now I don't know if this was due to intense decomposition, but this article says she was dismembered. And that's probably how she fit in that frunk, because the trunk is in the front, so a frunk. That is tragic, man. That is absolutely tragic. 15 years old and gone. 15. Had an entire life to live. Cut short in the blink of an eye. In the blink of an eye. Absolutely wild stuff, man. Absolutely wild stuff. Yeah, she actually, according to this article, she went missing, who was reported missing last year when she was 13. 13. He was 18 years old picking up a 13-year-old. Because I believe that in that reporter, at least according to the reporter, he's 20 years old. Does this article say how old he is? No. It doesn't say how old he is in this article. But in that video, that reporter said that he's 20. So 2 years ago, 19 or 20. We'll say 19 or 20. But regardless, with a 13-year-old, 13, bro. Absolutely tragic stuff. Tragic stuff. And according to this, they had matching tattoos. Early reports noted a distinct tattoo on Celeste's finger that read "shh," which is similar to one Burke has, the outlet reported. So they both had matching tattoos. Now, however, this article does go on to say that there are other artists with the same tattoo. However, the ink is a popular flash tattoo adorned by various other celebrities, including Lindsay Lohan and Rihanna. So I don't know. Make of that what you will. They had matching tattoos. Yeah. This is just absolutely wild. Me personally, I think it's just a matter of time before he's arrested. I think it's a matter of time. Not only were you picking up an underage girl, right? But also she was found in the vehicle that you were picking her up and dropping her off in. Like, I don't think that's just a coincidence. But that's just me. We gonna find out the actual truth. Obviously, I'm not judge or jury. This is just my opinion based off of what we're able to read and what we know thus far. But y'all let me know, man. I think it's just a matter of time. This is absolutely tragic. But if it does come down that he's the one that did this, the parents need to be arrested too. Simple and plain. The parents need to be arrested too. Or even, because this possibility just popped up into my head, maybe he's genuinely not involved, right? Maybe he was just genuinely picking her up, making sure she had fun. It was just, which is still weird, right? Still very, very suspect. But let's just say maybe it was nothing nefarious and he left to go do some shows. She stayed back at his house and some of his friends or somebody he knew did this. First off, the parents still should be arrested. Still. Like you just sent a 13-year-old off. I don't know, man. That's just crazy to me. That's just crazy. Anyway, y'all get in the comments. Let me know, how do you think this is actually going to turn out? What do you think? Let me know. Stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.